back to my channel. So today I'm going to do my project level up. I'm excited. I'm finally going to be rolling out my level 5. I've been working on level 5 and level 3. So yeah, I'm getting close to level 5 again, which is a little worrying since it took me a really long time to finish the last one. So I did kind of spoil this in my previous video, but if you didn't watch that, then it's not a spoiler. Just before we get into it, actually, I am going to be switching my room around. I'm just not happy with the current setup. I know it might seem fine, but I just feel awkward. I don't know. And I'm not really enjoying the lighting that I'm getting anymore. And it might just be like a time of year thing, which I've been saying, but I just like every single video, I am struggling with lighting and it's either too bright or not bright enough and I'm not enjoying it. So I need to kind of move where I am and I don't know how to do that. So my videos may shift around. I'm already sitting in a slightly different area. I usually film a little bit over there and I'm already kind of here. So it's already changing, and just so you know, it's probably going to change quite a bit more or not. I might just revert back to this, but I'm just not happy. So I'm going to be moving things around. All right, so this is a project created by Sophie Alexandra. I have her channel linked in my description, and a lot of people do this. It's a really fun project to do. I would not recommend this for anyone who is just starting out to project pan because it is kind of difficult. So if you are someone who just wants to focus on eyeshadow, then obviously it's a good project. It's a mix between no pan left behind, pan those eyeshadows, and I think a pan that palette basically. There are 5 different levels. However, you can go higher than level 5. I personally haven't seen anyone go higher than level 5. Some people only do a few levels and then they revert back down. But yeah, like I said, I have 2 palettes in right now. I've got the Gloss Gods What's Your Power, which is my current level 5. And then I've already gone through a level 1 and a level 2. And this is my level 3 because I've only really been working on one shade in here. So this is my Club Nebula from Kaleidos. Let's start with the What's Your Power from Gloss Gods. So because I'm level 5, I have to use every single shade 5 times and I have to hit 5 pans. That's why I would not recommend this for anyone who does not want to put the time in, because this is a project that is going to test your patience. So anyway, I rolled this in at the beginning of last summer and I'm finally able to roll it out. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 new pans here in this palette. This is the shade that I have been struggling with the most, and it is my 5th shade. I went into it 4 times this month to hit pan, and I think it took me 20 uses in total to hit pan in this shade, whether in this project or not. I think in this project it's probably a little bit less, but 20 uses is a pretty hefty amount considering that these pans aren't very deep. I have been struggling with the Gloss Gods mattes. This is the 2nd time that I've hit pan one of their mattes, and it's taken me a long time for each of them. So yeah, pretty surprised. The shimmers don't take long at all. So that's kind of to be expected, but I'm so happy to finally be able to roll this out. This is very spring-like, so it's kind of perfect for this time of year as we get closer to spring. And I'm so done with this. I don't want to see it anymore. I've done a lot and it looks very much loved. So I'm very, very happy with that. All right, next up, I have my Kaleidos Club Nebula. I've been really enjoying this. I actually did this look today using this palette, and I do have that short already posted on my channel. So if you want to go check out what I used, it's there, but I use this palette. Anyway, so this one, my level 3, I have to use every single shade 3 times and hit 3 pans. I have not done that, so this one is staying in. I am not ready to roll in a new palette at all. So this one is staying in, at least for the next month. Maybe next month I'll be ready to roll in my level 4, but honestly, I feel a little overwhelmed and I'm just so happy that the other one is gone and I can really just focus on this, and that's what I've been doing the last few days. So this is what the palette's looking like. It already had those pans in there, and I'm really hoping to get more pans, obviously, and there's definitely a few shades where I feel like that's going to happen. I think I already know which 3, I'm pretty sure I know which 3 shadows I'm going to hit pan on, which I will tell you in a moment. So let's just go through my uses. The Firefly, I went into it once. I did not go into 7 to 9. I did not go into Gravity. I did not go into Queen of Blades. I went into Void once. I went into this one, which is You're My Only Hope. twice. I went into Naro 4 times. That one can be officially rolled out because I'm only really supposed to go into it 3 times, but this is one of the ones that I would like to hit pan on. It's a really easy shade, easy matte shade for me to go into, and from hitting pan on this a few years ago, the mattes weren't that difficult to hit pan on, so I definitely want to try to hit pan on that one. Obviously, it is the lighter matte in the palette too. There's a reason that I want to hit pan on it. I don't really want to concentrate on the darker ones. Anyway, moving on, we've got Astro. I went into it once. This is another one that I would like to hit pan on. I had this in my Zodiac Panner for the longest and I never hit pan on it. So I did have some use on it, and you can see there's quite a nice little dip. And I don't think it would take me too long to hit pan on this because these are also pretty shallow. They're not very deep pans. Next, we've got Rockhopper. I went into it twice. Then we've got Xylon. I went into it twice. Then we have Celestial. I went into it twice. Nova. I went to it 3 times. So that one, officially, I've hit the quantity use that I need to. I also already have a pan in it, so I don't necessarily need to go into that, but it's a really fun shade to go into. I went into Samus today, so that one I went into it once. Nebula, I went to it once again today, and then Red Giant I have not gone into. So that's where we are with the palette right now. I'm very, very pleased. I'm very happy to be going into this palette. It definitely is making me a little bit more creative. Like this look today is definitely not a look that I would typically go with, and honestly, I did it before I even put this top on, but I saw that I had this top and I was like, well, that's gonna go with the look, so I gotta put this top on. But yeah, I'm kind of being a little bit more creative, which I really do enjoy. Typically when I go into this palette, if it's not in a project or, you know, like a pull it for a shop my stash, I will mostly concentrate over here on the lighter side and maybe dip 1 or 2 uses in the dark side. But generally, dark mattes are not my thing. So this project's definitely making me use the shades that I typically wouldn't want to use, and that's absolutely fine. I love the formula of Kaleidos. I really wish that they would release more because I'm kind of waiting for them to release something that is going to grab my attention. I feel like the last things that they've released in terms of eyeshadow have been those quads, and they were like a few years ago now. So I don't know if, you know, the brand is no longer going to be around. I mean, I do see them and I do see them send PR to people, but I just don't see new product from Kaleidos. So I definitely would like to see new product because I really like their eyeshadow formula. So anyway, it is a quick little short update today, but I've been enjoying it and hopefully I can get some use. And I think definitely by next time I will have a pan in this shade, potentially this shade, and honestly, maybe this one, I didn't mention it, but this is the 3rd one that I think I will try to hit pan on. So all 3 of those, I don't think it's that unlikely that I'll have a pan in them just because of how shallow these pans are. And typically when I hit pan in these shimmers over here, they didn't take me very long. And this is a very pretty shade. And this one I already have quite a lot of use. And this one, honestly, too, I have quite a lot of use. So yeah, I think that I won't roll it out next time because there's definitely shades that I haven't used or that I still have. I had at least a couple more uses on. So I think if anything, I'll get some more pans before the next update, and then it'll just be like a use goal, which is a little bit easier. And potentially I might roll in my level 4, which I'm both nervous about and excited about. I think for that one I will have to pick because yeah I think I'll have to just pick a small palette or so. I don't know what I'm gonna pick, but I don't need to worry about that right now. That is my update. Go check out Sophie Alexandra and anyone else doing this project. It is a lot of fun to follow along, and yeah, hopefully you enjoyed the video. Thank you so much, and I'll see you all next time. Bye.